What I wish I knew at 18. 6 life lessons no one tells you. Picture this. You wake up at 35 years age. Your phone buzzes with another email you hate. Same job, same pay, same sinking feeling. How did I get here? Let's rewind. You're 18. You think you've got time. But the clock isn't ticking, it's sprinting. And if you don't grab the wheel now, be sure someone else will drive your life, and you will be left to regret almost daily. But wait. I'm about to share 6 lessons I wish someone had grabbed me by the shoulders and whispered, rather shouted, into my ears. These are the truths that build wealth, freedom, and a life you actually want. Miss even one, and you might pay for it with a decade of lifetime you can't get back. Oh, and if you think this is just another work hard speech, don't stick around. But remember that none of these lessons will sound wrong, and one day it will make you rich. Let's start where it all begins, your relationship with time. Point 1. Time is your richest currency. Everyone tells you money is precious. They're wrong. Time is the only asset that never replenishes. Here's the fear part. At 18, 1 year is 5% of your life. But at 40, it's just 2%. The older you get, the faster it burns. Use this window. Invest in skills that compound: coding, marketing, and sales. Even if you fail, the time you lose becomes equity in your future self. But mastering your minutes is worthless if you don't control the environment you spend them in. Which brings me to the next lesson. Point 2. Your circle is your future. Your friends are your fortune or your debt. The 5 people closest to you don't just influence you, they forecast you. Think about it. Are they builders or complainers? Dreamers or doubters? When I was 20, I thought I could outwork bad influences. I was wrong. Energy is contagious. Mediocrity spreads like smoke in a small room. For example, have you ever noticed how one negative friend can ruin a group trip faster than a broken Wi-Fi password? In the same very way, people around you impact your life, and they may make your trip a memorable or miserable, and you will not be able to do anything when that time has passed. So surround yourself with people who talk ideas, not gossip. And if you're thinking, I don't know anyone like that, so don't worry. My 3rd lesson shows you how to find these type of people. Point 3. Build skills, not resumes. Here's the twist. Degrees open doors, but the skills keep them open. The world rewards problem solvers, not paper collectors. Learn to sell, write, code, negotiate. These skills make big money in any economy. I once met a 22-year-old earning 6 figures. Not because of a diploma, but because he could make strangers click buy button with just 3 sentences. Meanwhile, my friend with 2 master's degrees was still arguing with his fellow about rent. But skills alone don't make you wealthy. There's a secret financial game no one teaches in school. And this brings us to the point 4. Play the ownership game. Wealth isn't about a paycheck. It's about ownership. Stocks, real estate, a business, intellectual property, anything that grows while you sleep. And if you only trade hours for dollars, you will always run out of hours. Start small. Index funds, side hustles, digital products. Remember, compound interest is slow at first, like watching grass grow. Then one day, it becomes a jungle you can even retire in. And let me make it clear that your limited edition sneakers are not an investment. Sorry, it's just a hype beast to empty your pocket. But remember, money without meaning is a cage made of gold. Lesson number 5 shows you how to avoid that trap. Point 5. Design a life, not just a living. I once worked 80-hour weeks, chasing a salary I thought would make me happy. But it did not. Wealth means nothing if you're too burnt out to enjoy a Tuesday morning. So write this down. Lifestyle by design beats lifestyle by default. To enjoy the life, picture the days you want. Then reverse engineer income streams that would fund those days. Still with me? Good. Because the final lesson might scare you into action faster than all the others. Point 6. Risk is safer than regret. Here's the hard truth. Playing it safe is the riskiest move of all. Remember, at 25 years age, failure is called tuition. But at 45, it's bankruptcy. So it's time for you to take a start. Take a risk. Start a business. Move to some other city. Launch a channel. Yes, you might fail. But regret? Regret is a lifetime prison sentence which you will only understand once the time have passed, and you cannot do anything to undo it. Just imagine explaining to your kids in future that you never tried, because you were waiting to feel ready. So take smart risks while the downside is small and the upside is infinite. Because opportunity doesn't knock. It whispers, and then it goes away. So here's the blueprint of all 6 lessons. Guard your time. Curate your circle. Stack skills. Own assets. Design your life and bet on yourself. These 6 moves separate the wealthy from a wishing person. Don't just listen. Choose one, preferably do it today, and move ahead. Because the clock you think you have, it started ticking the day you were born. Your future self is watching. Make yourself proud.